Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tech Support Monday. We've all been there. Your printer suddenly stops working right before a deadline, or your phone starts acting strange, and your first thought is, who can I call to fix this? What if I told you already have the world's biggest instruction manual right at your fingertips? The internet can solve most of your everyday tech problems, and you don't have to be a computer whiz to use it. You just need to know how to ask the right questions. Today, I'm going to show you how to become your own first line of tech support. We'll cover how to search smarter, not harder, how to understand the results you're seeing, and how to find trustworthy answers online. By the end of the video, you'll feel more confident about solving those annoying tech issues all by yourself. Let's get started. It all starts with knowing how to ask your computer the right questions. Search engines are incredibly powerful, but they think in keywords, not long, complicated sentences. So my first and most important tip is to keep your search simple. Instead of typing a full question like, why are there streaky lines on the paper coming out of my printer, just use the most important keywords. Try searching for printer streaky lines instead. You'll get much more direct and helpful results. Now, if you want to get a little more advanced, here are some simple shortcuts. First, use quotation marks to find exact phrases. This is a game changer for specific error codes if you get a message on your screen. Try typing into Google inside quotation mark like error 0x800 700. It will show you your pages that mention that exact code. Second, use the minus sign to exclude words. If you're looking for a new antivirus program, but you don't want to see a specific result for a specific brand, you can search for best antivirus minus Norton. Google will remove any pages that mention that word. And here's a hidden tip that's incredibly useful. If you want to search for something on a specific website that you trust, just type site semicolon, followed by the website's address. For example, if you wanted to find the printer reviews on the tech site, you could search for site semicolon cnet.com best budget printers. This will tell Google to only search for results from that one site. Okay, so you've made your search, but now you have a page full of results. Let's break down what you're seeing because not all results are created equal. The first thing to look for is the word sponsored or ad next to a result. This means a company has paid to be at the top of the page. While these can sometimes be helpful, remember that they are advertisements first and foremost. The best and most unbiased answers are often in the organic results just below the ads. When you're looking for a fix, you might want to search for the most trustworthy source. The most reliable information often comes directly from the product's manufacturer. So if you've got a problem with your HP printer, a link that goes to support.hp.com is probably the best bet. Also, keep an eye out for the People Also Ask section. This is a great place to find answers to questions that are closely related to your problem, which can lead to solutions even faster, especially for errors that are using different keywords than what you thought to look for. Going back to our streaky line question before, they might not use streaky when asking. Sometimes reading a wall of text for instructions isn't helpful. You need to see how it's done. And for that, we need to look beyond simple text results. My first tip here is to make YouTube your best friend. If you're a visual learner like me, searching for your problem on YouTube can be a game changer. You can find thousands of videos of people walking you through a fix step by step. So a search like how to clean a printer head will show you exactly what to do, which is often much easier than reading about it. Now for a hidden step that works like magic, reverse image search. Instead of typing a word, you can actually search using a picture. Let's say you find a strange cable behind your desk that you don't know what it is. Take a picture of it, upload it to Google Images, and you will be able to see what it's called. This is an amazing tool for identifying mystery parts or objects without knowing what they're called. Okay, but what if your problem is really specific? Sometimes the best expert isn't a company, but another person who solved the exact same issue. This is where community forums come in. Websites like Reddit are basically huge collections of communities where people discuss everything imaginable, including tech problems. It's a place where you can find threads where real people have solve the exact same problems you're facing. The chances are high that someone somewhere has had your say in a specific issue and posted the solution. The best way to search these forums is actually right now through Google. You can just use a normal search, but add the word Reddit at the end. For example, if your coffee machine is acting up, you can search for Keurig not throwing full cup, Reddit. This will show you conversations from real users who have fixed the very same problem. Now that you have these tools for finding answers, let's talk about how to do it safely. The internet is full of great information, but it also has its share of scams and bad advice. First, don't trust the very first answer you find. It's always good idea to cross-reference to see if you can find two or three other trusted websites that suggest the same solution. This helps confirm that advice is legitimate. Next, be very careful with search results that are ads. Beware of ads in your search results that promise a quick free fix for a fee. Official help guides are often almost always free. A major red flag is any website that immediately gives you a scary pop-up warning about virus and tells you to call a phone number. Legitimate companies like Microsoft or Apple never do this. It's almost always a scam. Finally, when you're searching for a new product, learn to spot fake reviews. If all the reviews are perfectly positive and sounds like they were written by the same person, be skeptical. The most helpful reviews are usually the ones that talk honestly about how good and bad the product is. Everything we've talked about is great for helping you find answers, but what about when your kids or grandkids are the ones searching online? The internet can be a tricky place for them, but there are some excellent tools to help keep them safe. When children are doing research for school, guide them to use a kid-safe search engine like Kiddle. It provides results that are filtered and written for a younger audience, making online learning a safer and more positive experience. You can also turn on SafeSearch right within Google's own settings. It's like a filter that can enable the family computer or tablet to help block explicit images and websites from appearing in search results. And finally, if your kids love watching videos, consider using the YouTube Kids app instead of the main YouTube site. The content there is specifically curated towards children, so that you don't have to worry about them stumbling onto something that isn't age appropriate. That's a great question, Brenda. Getting zero results with quotes usually means that exact phrase isn't written anywhere online. The best next step is to remove the quotation marks and go back to searching for just 3 to 4 important keywords. Often the solution is out there, just worded a little differently than your error message. Excellent point, David. It's always smart to save good instructions. You have two easy options. You can bookmark the page, which just saves the link on your browser for later, or you can print the page as a PDF. Just go to your browser's print option and instead of selecting printer, choose Save as PDF to give a permanent copy of the page right on your computer. Hi, Maria. Yes, reputable ad blockers are generally very safe and can make your browsing much cleaner. Programs like uBlock Origin are popular browser extensions that hide most ads on websites and search results. Just be aware that some websites may ask you to disable your ad blocker to view the content, which you can usually do for just specific sites. That's a tricky situation, Tom. When you find conflicting advice, first check the date on the video or article. For technology, the view is often more accurate. Second, look at the comment section. Lots of people are saying this worked for me. That's a great sign. If you're still unsure, try to find the same advice from an official source, like Microsoft support website or the computer manufacturer's website. Hi, Sarah. It's super useful on a phone. The easiest way is to open the Google Chrome browser, go to images.google.com, and tap the little camera icon you see on the search bar. It'll give you an option to upload a file where you can choose the photo directly from your phone's photos library to search with. Wow, we covered a lot of ground today, from searching from simple keywords to decoding your results using video guides and staying safe from scams. The main thing I want you to take away is that you don't need to be a tech genius to solve everyday tech problems. The next time you have a tech issue pop up, take a deep breath and remember these tips. You now have the skills and the power to find the answers for yourself, which can save you a lot of time, frustration, and even money. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and if you have a favorite search trick that we didn't cover, comment or share it with everyone down below. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next Tech Monday video. If you're looking for a simple, stress-free solution getting your own website online, be sure to visit us at 123mapwebsites.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.